Logging into Relationship Authorization Manager or RAM and linking your business or businesses in RAM is the second of the 4 steps to strengthening provider identity. In this session, I will go through the steps to start transition to myID and RAM. What is RAM? Logging into RAM and linking your business or businesses in RAM, as well as provide a list of resources and supports available to help you through this process. There are 4 steps to transition to myID and RAM. Step 1 is setting up myID. Step 2, logging into RAM and linking your business or businesses in RAM. Step 3, creating authorizations in RAM. And step 4 is staff accepting authorizations in requests in RAM. In this session, I will focus on step 2, which is logging into RAM and linking your business or businesses in RAM. What is Relationship Authorization Manager, also referred to as RAM? RAM is a secure authorization service that allows you to access government online services on behalf of a business. To use RAM, you'll need a digital ID such as myID. For more information, you can visit the RAM website at info.authorizationmanager.gov.au. Step 2 of the transition is only required for business owners to complete. Once your myID is set up, the next step for business owners is to log into RAM with their myID details and link the ABN of their business or businesses. To link your business online, you'll need to be an eligible associate in the Australian Business Register or ABR and have a strong digital ID. It is recommended that all eligible associates or business owners listed in the ABR complete this step. Note, an eligible associate is either a sole trader, a trustee, a director, a public officer, partner, or office bearer of a club or association. To log into RAM, go to the RAM website at info.authorizationmanager.gov.au as shown in image 1. Click on the Continue with Digital ID button. As shown in images 2 and 3, log in using your myID email address and have your phone ready to receive the verification code. Go to the myID app on your phone and accept or enter this code. Once logged into RAM, select Link Your Business as shown in image 4 and you will be directed to the Australian Tax Office or ATO to find your business or businesses. You can see in image 5, you will need to enter your postal or residential address held with the ATO. Select the business or businesses that you are an eligible associate for in the ABR. If your business does not appear, for example, it is a trust or has non-individual associates, you will need to call the RAM support desk to be linked, or you may need to confirm that your ABR registration is up to date. As shown in image 6, to link your business, you will need to add an email address to verify who you are. The email address entered here can be different to the one you use to create your myID. Once linked, a message will display confirming your business is successfully linked. If you have additional businesses to link, you will see the Add Another Business button to allow you to link those businesses. If you are an eligible associate and are unable to obtain a strong digital ID, or the only listed associate of the business is another entity that is not an individual, you will need to link the business by calling the RAM support desk. You can visit the RAM website at info.authorizationmanager.gov.au ram.gov.au/principal-authority to watch a video on how to link your business in RAM. Some of the frequently asked questions for logging into RAM and linking your business. I work under multiple companies and/or roles. How do I log into RAM? Once your myID is set up, the next step for business owners is to log into RAM and link their business or business's ABN. You will then need to select the business you wish to access. Can multiple people in the organization be principal authorities? Yes, more than one person can hold the principal authority role, and it's recommended that more than one person holds this role. Therefore, all business owners should link their myID to the business's ABN in RAM. What happens if a staff member leaves? Can I remove their access? Yes, the principal authority or authorized administrator is responsible for managing staff access and movements within RAM. With the sudden departure of our only principal authority, what assistance is available to reassign access to another team member and unblock our account? If the business does not have an active principal authority set up in RAM, the new business owner will need to set up their myID, obtain a strong identity access level, and link the business in RAM. For more information, you can visit the RAM website at info.authorizationmanager.gov.au. To summarize how to log into RAM and link your business, business owners are required to reach a strong identity level to link their business and act as the principal authority. If the business owner is unable to obtain an Australian passport, they will first need to get to standard identity strength and then contact the RAM support line for next steps and further guidance. Once business linking is complete, RAM will auto assign the principal authority role to the business owner. There are a number of resources and supports for providers, including the RAM website at info.authorizationmanager.gov.au. You can also visit the NDIS website for information on RAM at www.ndis.gov.au. There is an individual helpline you can call for RAM queries, which is 1300 287 539. This concludes the session.